again, Virginia Tech, the home of the Hokies. And don't forget, my son, it's time for Enter Sandman. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. And the Hokies will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Off the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Off play action on first down. Scrambling away. Wide open downfield. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. The Hokies can really attack on this second and short. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time, able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the ground, it's Lewis. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Looking to throw, it's Lagway. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for an open area to his left. On the run, fires downfield. Into the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
After that touchdown, the crowd here at Lane Stadium is absolutely going crazy. This is one of the great environments and best fan bases in all of college football. Exit light, enter night.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Catch in the middle. It's Napier. It's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. So the offense will go for it around midfield. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Napier. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Jackson. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll run play action. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Dances away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period, first down here. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Fires to the tight end. Oh, what a caught! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little. And into the secondary on the... And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hokies!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. Just ran over it. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Anderson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught close to the marker, it's Rodgers. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. Big implications today and a note.
There he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pulls it in, it's Rodgers. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll keep it himself. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Lagway. With the catch, it's Keith. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Bennett. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Bennett. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on.
And he will score! Touchdown, Virginia Tech! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He wants it all. Touchdown, Clemson. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Here's a heat. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hairston. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Caught over the middle. It's Heat.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Courtney. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pulls it in. It's Heat. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Hokies look to keep this drive humming. Looking for room. It's Lewis. Got the first down and more. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Rides the back on the option. The give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This time they'll go to the running game. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Flagway. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game. And it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw.
Turning it on. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The corners are walked up tight. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Heat.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He'll do it himself. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. The Hokies with the 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the beatdown has ensued. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Truckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire, and how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stretch you with his feet, stretch you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught near the stick. It's Napier. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hand. It's Jackson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires left. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends in the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Tigers. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They'll line up to go for two.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting the guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Breaks the tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. Quick completion on the out. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Off the RPO, complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. You don't want to have to settle for the field goal down here when you have a red zone weapon like this dude. Use him.
And when you get in this area and you've got that big target.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Hokies! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just... knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second down coming up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Gets the back moving. From the gun on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Napier. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Clemson set up with another first down. Wants to throw again. Got a man, it's Anderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down. There he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Catch in the middle, it's Napier. Across the 25, he's got room. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Caught in the backfield, it's Napier. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Clemson. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick handoff. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Rushes on him. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.